Hello, my name's Kevin. You're watching Leather Night Prepper. First off, I want to thank everybody that has recently subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you get something out of all the videos that I do. So, now, what I want to do is give you my final thoughts on my CMMG Banshee 200. I've been extremely critical, rightfully so, of CMMG and how they've handled the issues that I've had with this weapon. Now, I'll give you a bunch of facts right off the bat. I bought this in 2018. I had issues then. I contacted CMMG. They said, yes, you've got an older model. After I gave them the serial number, they said, yes, this one has not had the upgrades. We had some issues, and we were working on fixing the problem. We want to send you the parts and let you fix it. I thought that was kind of odd that they wanted me to fix it, but okay, that's fine and dandy. It's not like I can't. I thoroughly enjoy working on guns, finding out what's wrong with them and fixing them if I can. Modifying them, making triggers and actions a lot more smoother. I've thoroughly enjoyed that, and I've gotten fairly competent at it. I'm not an armorer or a gunsmith, but I'm just competent at fixing things. I've got good mechanical skills. So they sent me the parts. I was happy. I didn't have to send the gun off, although that's probably what should have happened. They should have gotten the gun so they could test it and say, hey, it didn't work, let's try this. Got the parts, put them in, didn't work. Okay, so contacted them back. I didn't hear anything from them. Now, because it's been so many years, I don't remember. Now, I may be wrong on when I bought it. It may have been 2019, but I'm pretty sure it was 2018. No, it was 2019. I stand corrected. It was 2019. I don't remember if I called them and didn't get a response, or if I emailed them and didn't get a response back, letting them know that, hey, this did not fix the problem. Fast forward to, I don't know, I got disheartened. Wasn't happy that I paid all this money for this gun and it wasn't working properly, because I bought this gun for a specific purpose and it didn't work. So I just put it aside for a little while, and a few months later I started looking up issues with the gun, and come to find out that yes, what CMMG had said was actually a problem. It was a known issue, and there were fixes out there. So I chose to go with BCM products, and they had the problem. If I haven't said the problem was it would extract, but it would not eject. It was constantly hanging up, and it didn't matter what ammunition I used. So the problem was the spring was extremely weak, and there was an issue with the claw. I'm not sure how there could be an issue with the claw, but the BCM had a claw, a spring, and it came with a little O-ring, which made that sucker, it'll send shells from here to Pluto. Good Lord, it thinks will sling some shells. So something else that when I was on the phone with the representative from CMMG, he said, because I made mention that it didn't run suppressed either, he said their guns don't run well suppressed. I really thought that was odd, but okay. Every gun I have has ran well suppressed. So he said they don't like the subsonic ammunition. It doesn't work with their delayed blowback system. Okay, I understand that. That's fine if it didn't work. Now, I bought the parts. I put them in because I wasn't getting anywhere with CMMG, and I just put it in the safe because I was still very upset. I just didn't feel like fooling with it. I had all these other guns I was enjoying shooting, so I shot them. Come to, I don't know, a few weeks ago, made a video about it, and after I took it out and shot it and it ran well, made a video just excoriating customer service at CMMG. To my surprise, they watched that video. I was very surprised. They got back saying, look, give us another chance. We want to make things right. And they were giving me all these different excuses. So I replied back, excuses only satisfy the person making them. And I forget everything else I said. If you watch the video, you can see the comments, everything that I said. So they replied back, we're not making excuses. You can get a tuning kit and put in to make them where they are more reliable. Well, the issue was not with a tuning kit. It had nothing to do with the buffer and spring. It and the weight. It had everything to do with the ejector claw. Okay, when it would extract, but then it hung. So the ejector claw wasn't grabbing it and throwing it out quick enough. It just was not strong enough. FN has the same kind of issue, except theirs is strong enough to throw it out, but it just bloop, bloop. And that's another reason why I don't really run FNs anymore. That and their totally ambidextrous magazine releases, I can't stand them. They're very non-user friendly. So I've been testing it and running it. I've run various different ammunition. I've run Aguila, I've run Cellar and Bellet, I've run Fiocchi, I've run Federal, I've run Winchester White Box, I've run Lone Mountain, which is here in Tennessee, actually in East Tennessee. They're all reloads. I've run those, and I had no issues this time because I replaced the correct parts with a quality part. Not to say that they haven't made advancements, because CMMG, in all fairness, has said, look, we've turned over a lot of customer service, a lot of people working in our shops. So could they have fixed that issue? Probable. Possible. But I'm not going to find out, because when I replied back to them on that last message, okay, so what are you wanting to do? They said, we want to make this right. We want to earn your trust. All right, well, what's your solution? What are you offering me? At the very least, they could have sent me a gift card to pay back the money that I had to spend in my time for fixing their issue. Not my issue, their issue. They didn't. They could have said, take it to an armorer and let them look at it. We'll pay for it. They didn't. They could have said, look, send us back the bolt carrier group and the bolt. We'll replace it with a new one. They didn't. They could have sent me some swag to make up for the fact that I had to put my money into it to fix their problem. They didn't. I got crickets. They didn't come back with any reply. I didn't matter. In my mind, I did not matter. I'm a small channel, okay? I get it. They're not going to advertise with me because I'm not really going to make them any money. And I get it. There's big channels out there, and I'll use Guns and Gadgets for example. The guy's phenomenal with guns. I mean, when it comes to laws and getting stuff like that, he's phenomenal. People are going to watch his channel because what he does. He's very good at it. And I love Jared. I'm not going to lie. I love it. I love the channel. But they advertise, and they're going to with somebody that has that type of reach. And because I'm not really much of a market share, in my opinion, to help them build their product, I'm dogging their product and excoriating their customer service. Now, they could have changed. I get it. They could have changed. But for me, I got the same exact thing, same exact treatment. So, will I trust this gun? Absolutely. I have fixed it. It runs great. Yesterday it ran suppressed. I only ran 100 rounds suppressed. And it ran flawless. I had one issue out of the 500 rounds I put through it yesterday. And again, that was my fault. I blame nobody but me because I overloaded the magazine, and guns just don't like magazines that are made to have 32 rounds and you put 33 in them. How I keep getting 33 in this magazine, I have no idea, but I do. So that was my fault. So that one issue I'll take responsibility for. It ran flawlessly. I would trust my life with this gun. However, I probably will never buy another CMMG product. I gave them the opportunity. I asked them how they wanted to resolve this problem, and they said they didn't want to resolve it by their silence, by making excuses that, well, you need to do a tuning kit to make it run the various ammunitions. It ran all the big ones that I normally shoot. So I'm happy with that. If it's going to run that stuff and it's going to run my reloads, which they're not mine, I purchased them through Lone Mountain, I'm happy. So I've got the weapon running. I'm happy with it now. I just wish that CMMG would have solved their own problem or have assisted me a little bit better. I don't trust their customer service. I just don't. I gave them a chance, and I'm not going to beat a dead horse. So anyhow, I hope you guys got something out of this video. CMMG, if you're going to watch this one, reach back out. Ball's in your court. Have a good one, guys.